Well, hi, folks. Thanks for stopping by the Sty Shack. This is a video you haven't seen before. A mail call. I've only done a couple of mail calls in the whole history of my channel. I just don't get mail. And one of the reasons I don't get mail, it's not to my viewers' fault, it's to my own. I don't give my address out. Not very readily. Very few folks out there actually have my address. And that will change probably in May, maybe even in April, and I'll post my new address in my About page on YouTube, and that'll be a P.O. box. And that's the reason I don't give out my address, is because currently my only address is my home address, and I just don't want that floating out and around and about. And I know people get on here and say, oh, but you can go on the internet and we can find your address and this and that. Yeah. And yeah, it costs you a little money to look for it too. But yeah, this is a mail call. Now, because I don't get mail often, the only thing I get in the mail are bills. A bill for this, a bill for that, blah, blah, blah. Well, I was kind of forewarned that this certain individual was sending me something. And I believe he has his address on his YouTube channel, so I think that's pretty safe. I'll kind of cover mine up, but here's the package. It's not a very big package. Here's the back of it. Now, a lot of you folks have seen that symbol before. That's Kelvin's Corner 72. Package from Kelvin. Now, I was so excited when I got this. I got a call from the gal that was at our front desk in this big building I live in. This building has many apartments in it. Got a call from her, and she said, guess what? And I said, what's that? She says, we got a package in the office. And I said, okay, I'm not expecting a package. And she said, well, it's addressed to Sty North at this building, but it doesn't have an apartment number on it. So she said they dropped it off at the front desk. And she said, so if Sty North would like his package, he better come down and get it. Oh boy, I hightailed it right down there. And this is the package. On the way up to my apartment, I started ripping at this thing, and I was opening it. And I stopped myself and I said, don't do it, Sty, don't do it. It's so rare that you get a package like this that you gotta wait until you can do a video on a mail call and open it for everybody, okay? So I started to open it, but I still don't know what's in it. And here we go. Sty's gonna finish tearing this open. Okay, let's see what Kelvin sent me. Oh boy, I can tell already this is gonna be good. I'm gonna start out with this. He sent me a couple of things. Here's the first thing, and I'm thrilled. It doesn't take a lot to thrill Sty, but check this out. There we go. It's his sticker. Awesome. That is just too awesome. I will be keeping that in a safe place, and it's going to take some real thinking to decide how I want to display it. Okay, I'm going to read the back of it. Now, he went and did this because I sent him something. There were no conditions on that, Calvin. That was just one YouTuber helping out another. You wanted to try out Shaga. And that's one thing I have good access to is Shaga. So I sent Calvin a little bit of Shaga so he could try it out. There's no natural growing Shaga in Georgia. so the only way for him to get it would be for someone to send it to him, or for him to go buy it commercially online. So on the back of his sticker, oh yeah, now I know what's in the. Okay, I'm reaching back in the bag before I read this sticker, the back of this sticker. Oh yes, oh yes, oh my gosh. Okay, here's what it says, his little note. Thank you for your support and friendship and the Shaga. Here is the famous deer jerky from Georgia. Enjoy. Calvin's Corner 72, 2019. Oh, I treasure this. I really do, because this will last forever. I'll have this forever. But this, check it out, folks. He sent me a bag full of his venison jerky, deer jerky. Calvin, it's been so long since I've had venison jerky. The only way I ever got venison jerky was to make it myself. And I don't have anybody up here that has given me any. It's been over 2 years since I've had any venison jerky. Now, I can't help myself. Well, I could, but I'm not gonna. So I grabbed a piece. Ooh, check it out, check it out. Look at the goodness. I mean, my gosh. That's the real thing. And here goes. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Calvin, you done a good job. Oh my gosh. And it's got a good bite to it. You don't realize there's a good bite to it until you've gotten into it. You've actually started chewing it up. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I'm going to have to finish this piece. I took a bite out of it, so I better finish it. But the rest of this, I kid you not, I'm going to pull a few pieces. I'm going to break this probably into 4 helpings. And then I'm going to vacuum seal it so that I can take this with me out on the trail. Oh my gosh. Well, that gets Sty through a day on the trail. You really done well. That's a good jerky, Calvin. I don't know how to thank you. I like I said, I don't get mail. I don't get mail from nobody. Everything that comes in my mail is bad news. boy, does this make up for all the bad news and bad mail I've gotten for a long time. I'm going to savor this piece. And we're not going to run the video for as long as it's going to take me to savor this. Because I don't want to just chow it down. I want to just chew it up. Savor every bite. Calvin, you're a real pal. And the fact that this deer traveled all the way from Georgia to get up here to end up right in Sty's mouth makes it even that much better. One thing I can say, deer is good eating. I don't care what anybody says. It always has been for me, always will be, and I don't care where you go in this country. Deer is deer. But when you start doctoring deer up and making jerky like this with it, oh, that's a premier deer. Excellent. Gets huge thumb up. Huge thumb up. Calvin, you really did me a great turn. And like I said, the only way I get deer jerky is for me to make it myself. My smoker was left behind at Camp WTF, which isn't that big of a deal. I can build a new one. I use a tent smoker. It just means I have to build a... Sometimes I build them out of a tripod. Sometimes I use 4 legs. Doesn't matter. Wrap them in a tarp. I build sapling shelves and hang my jerky in a tent smoker. Now, I don't have anywhere that I can set one up right now. I'm gonna have to talk to my oldest boy and see if maybe he would mind if I put one together. They break down and roll up. If I put one together, if he'd mind if I set it up in his backyard and did a little jerky making myself. But in the meantime, I've got this prime jerky from Georgia right out of Calvin's Corner 72. Good jerky on the corner. You set up a jerky stand instead of a lemonade stand, my friend. You'd be a rich man. This stuff's great. I'm sorry, folks, but I shared, but I can't. I just can't. I can't get myself to do it. Well, isn't that a different video for a change? No Sty story this time. You could say it's a topic-based video. Deer jerky with a good bite to it. And that's what I really like. Calvin, you got the bite down perfect. I mean, I don't like jerky that's so dang spicy that you can't eat it. I mean, that you're going, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I should have filled my canteen before I left. This is perfect. I could eat this all day long. Okay, everybody. I want you all to go over and check out Calvin's Corner 72. I'm going to put his link down in the description. That's the video for Thursday. Now, here's the next thing. My next live stream is tomorrow night, Friday. Okay? That would be the 22nd. So March 22nd at 7 p.m. is Sty's next live stream at the Sty Shack. And I'd like to see you all show up, if you can. Okay? Thanks for tagging along on this mail call. It was a blast. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this, kick back a little bit, and call it an evening. Till the next time, you folks, always remember, if you haven't subscribed, right up here, punch me in the ugly mug. Right over here, I'll have some videos you can pick up on and check out. Don't forget to hit the if you subscribe, that notification bell will show up. hit that notification bell and you'll know every time I put up a video or go live. Till the next time, you all have a very, very nice piece of jerky. Bye-bye.